All right, good morning, everyone. August 4th at the tradingology.com trading room. Just a minute after the bottom of the hour, we're getting started here. Good morning, Dave. I believe
Morning,
I see.
everybody.
Hey, there he goes.
What's going on this morning?
Looks like we're starting out with just us. Everyone's going to roll in a few minutes late, but we'll still give it to them after the fact.
Good, we can reveal all our secrets now.
Right? If they don't hear it, then I'll just edit that part out and we'll be fine. Interesting little setup we were talking about last night, just to quickly confirm with both of us. We had the bull trap set up on the spreadsheet for Market Timer. Definitely had other bullish numbers that you were speaking of. Are still low in volatility. We are not at a peak on the 21 or 27 day sums. I did notice the buy sell did hit zero, so that was a little bit on the bearish side as well, I thought.
Yeah. So typically when you have a bull trap, I mean that means there's some negative stuff coming out. So you have you know, and we saw that this morning. Really, the Dow futures were down about 100 and some odd points, but you've got empty volatility at a fairly low rate.
It's starting to pick up a little bit from the 70s, but it's still down at 88, not even in the 90s yet.
Yeah, it's still pretty low. And so when that happens, you have an up and down day. Now, because of the bull trap, though, we may end up lower on the day. So we'll see.
It definitely showed it nicely at the beginning there. The first 5 minutes, we had a run up, and then it jumped right down on both. The Dow was a little bit more than the ES, but they all kind of did it. So that did held true for the bull trap there in the morning. So anybody that saw that setup, that was a nice morning trade there. I personally took a little quick trade on the ES between 32.85 and 32.90 based on the rules that we have in the MES strategy. So that worked out well. I was just looking for 5 points this morning, so I was fine. That is one thing that people haven't noticed yet, is I am tending to take profits quicker, since I think we did discuss that with the volatility overall being lower, I'm not waiting for those 10 and 15 point moves. I'm taking profits sooner.
Yeah, and choppy, because all the internals are like hanging around that you know, middle level. And
yeah, super low volume. Look at that separation.
Yeah,
big separation.
So volatility's come down a lot. Although it's interesting, on the spreadsheet, the ABS started going up again to over 1,500. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we've been on the low side. Not sure. I mean, if we continue, if we persist in that, but you can see that the ABS was actually up when the Dow was up. So it looks like buying volume, demand.
Yeah, 17, now we're 15. It was just barely over, just to shade that in, right? That $1,500 level, or 1,500 share level, I should say.
Yep, and so we've got it on 2 days that are up, showing. And when it was down, it was below that 1,500 level. When it was down 225.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting on Friday.
Yeah.
With that late rally, but we still had the supply demand was negative for the day.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting day as well, for sure.
Yeah, but the ABS is indicating a higher market overall. We may get a little bit of a pullback because of the bull trap, but otherwise, I think we're still in a low volatility environment. Everything looks like it's going up.
Yeah,
interesting. A couple of interesting pieces of news.
What do you got?
Morgan Stanley came out and said there's a risk of inflation.
No.
I guess they just started catching on.
Right.
Yeah, there's a risk of inflation. Yeah, because of all the money printing that the Fed's been doing, they said.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a problem, though, because that's just normal, right? The new MMT, you know, we'll just make it all.
I guess so.
I thought it was interesting, too, where the correction may be imminent, but JP says, don't worry, don't panic.
Yeah.
There's a rainbow.
Yeah. I mean, geez, you know.
So, yeah, that was a fun headline I saw this morning. Good morning, Andre. Good to see you.
Morning, Andre. You're getting an exclusive seminar today.
You got a one-on-one if you need it, Andre, before everybody else jumps in.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting piece of news. Morgan Stanley finally started to wake up to the fact that there could be inflation on the horizon. Huh.
Just maybe.
Who would have guessed? There's another one here too. It's kind of interesting. What was that? Yeah, Chinese state media slams the U.S. as a rogue country.
What's all this stuff? That's all the news is now TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I love, how do we have the authority or the right or whatever to tell another country that they have to sell a U.S. company their business?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't understand that. We were watching the news last night and I was talking to Jess. I'm like, how, what?
Well, they said either sell it or ban it, but they're going to ban it.
Well, that's fine if they want to ban it. That's within our power. How is it within our power to say you have to sell your company to one of our companies?
Yeah, it's really, that is pretty funny. And Microsoft, the Treasury Department, that Trump says has to pay key money to the Treasury for facilitating the TikTok deal.
What?
How are they a broker now? What the hell?
And a forced one at that.
Yeah.
You need to pay me because I'm strong arming this. This sounds like the mafia.
So yeah. So Microsoft has to pay them a fee to put this together. Yeah, I guess so. What the hell?
Yeah, we found a deal that we're going to force that you guys get to buy, so we get a cut. Oh, and by the way, you get all the personal information because it's all going to apparently China right now. But this way, we'll have all of your personal information go to Microsoft.
Exactly.
So
and of course, the government.
Right. I don't understand.
That's pretty crazy. I've never seen anything like that ever. The Treasury is facilitating the deal. They're getting a cut. And a foreign company has to sell it or get banned. I think that's called, what is that, hostage? They're holding them hostage, I guess.
Hostile takeover?
A government hostile takeover.
That's a new version of arbitrage. They're going to sell it to Microsoft.
Yeah. Well, it's just the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. I thought it couldn't get any weirder.
Oh, just wait. We still got quarter 4 to go.
Yeah.
We're not even through quarter 3. I'm still waiting for the aliens.
Yeah. We got the dollar index. It was up a little bit this morning. Let's see, where's the Dow right now? Yeah, it's up 22.
Yeah, Dow's on the move right now.
Yeah, so the dollar index was up a lot more earlier in the morning. It's kind of pulled back now. Whenever it starts pulling back, the market goes higher. It was up around 93.85. It's 93.59, looking like it's making a turn lower. And that was also when the Dow kind of dropped, when the dollar went up. Cryptocurrencies also dropped a little bit, but now they're starting to pick back up again. So,
yeah, I was just popping over there to see how the crypto market was doing this morning.
Yeah, it's doing good. It's kind of mixed. XRP is down a little bit, but it's had a pretty big run. Link is up, XLM is up, VET is up.
We're still at 30 cents on XRP. That's good.
Yep, still holding 30, and Bitcoin is it's been hovering around that 11,000 level for quite a while.
Yep, just shy of 11,200 right now.
So I don't see it going down. I see it hitting on the chart that I'm using here. I'm looking at 14,000, just about 14,000. May not hit 14,000, but that's my target. Let me see if I can send this over to you. Yeah, there we go. No, that's excellent. I'm sorry. There we go.
Kadera had a nice little run up with H bar too. I took my profits on that one.
Oh yeah,
Hard to
H bar. I've been watching that thing. I'm waiting for that thing to just break out to like 6 cents. Um, I think it can. It's just I don't know. There's something holding it back. It's just kind of climbing slowly. You know, it looks like again, it looks like institutional buying. They don't want to put them, put it up to themselves too much. They want to try to accumulate at a lower price,
Yeah,
and
that 5
then
cents is big for them.
yeah, and then they're just gonna blast off. Here's my Bitcoin chart. We're kind of in this sideways oops, I hit enter. There we go. We've been in the sideways trading range for a while, and I think we're going to go back up to the top, maybe around 14. I don't know what we're going to do then. But
A little spike up back there.
yeah.
And
we've already made higher highs and higher lows.
And this day could happen today. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen here. We've been a couple weeks up. We'll see. That's my target anyway, just under 14,000.
Nice, I like it. Should we make a mention, or should we save our potential profit on your other trades? How we're getting close, or do you want to save that to the VXX members?
Yeah, we'll just kind of hold on to that. I think we're hitting 50% though of the entry. It depends on when you entered. You entered kind of late.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you were getting close, because I know that since I was the day late on my test, so I don't know if you were already at it or if you were.
Yeah, I'm not quite there because I came in Wednesday night. You came in Thursday night.
So I might be actually a little bit ahead of you.
Yeah, I think you're a little bit ahead. So I've got a little bit more to go. I'm probably going to wait. I should get it by the end of the day, though, if we kind of continue to go sideways.
I did notice, you probably saw it on your chart as well. Let me find it here. We got a new box.
Yeah. We actually started the box yesterday.
So I didn't see that last night. I didn't notice it. I noticed that we had the down signal on the indicator.
Yep.
But I didn't notice the box until this morning.
Yeah, you could see, if you zoomed in, you could see the little dots there with the down arrow. They weren't quite the same. Yeah, a little bit of a.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of hidden there, sort of.
A tiny little Darvis box.
It is a tiny one. It shows volatility on the VXX is declining. And also, if you look at the APTR, we're trending down. The VXX trade system indicator is trending up. So, yeah.
Playing out just like clockwork. We like it. We should probably make a mention of what is now also available on our site that we knew was coming, but didn't no matter when. So last month we were able to consolidate the VXX. Now you guys are able to, if you're not in it, we have the Wealth Masterclass is now officially available via the Tradingology website as well. So that is now on the courses page. We're still working on transitioning people, so you guys that are in the Wealth Masterclass don't have access here yet, but I'm working on all the mechanics under the covers for getting access. So if you missed it and you want to know what we're talking about when we're always talking about that, you can register here now and review those videos that Dave did. Then once the live sessions do start up again, whenever that is after summer, you would have access to that as well too. So if you want to see it, hit the register here page. We got a special going on for the month since it is new to the Tradingology site. So during August, you got a discount here of a nice coupon code, and you can read all about what Dave put together in here. So we're making that available to you guys as members if you're not in the Wealth Masterclass yet. So
yeah, that's fantastic, because now we can, everybody who, all of the courses are like in one place. And you don't have to go from one site, try to remember where is the portal, where is the Tradingology courses, which ones are which. So we've got them all together there. So you guys are really loading up on the value.
And for anybody that's a new member that's watching, I have had a number of people that want to just buy one course, two courses. That's why I've made The VXX, the Wealth Masterclass, you can get as standalones. The MES Futures Masterclass, you can get as a standalone. And I believe the Volatility Arbitrage is also available as standalone now too. So I'm putting those together. So if you guys just want to do onesie twosies, or people just want to dip their toes in before they get a full membership, that is coming. So I will do that also with classes from the silver membership as well. So if you only want gamma scalping, you can just get gamma scalping. So I'm putting together all the different flexible options just to help members out. And if you still want the full memberships, those are always there still too. So latest and greatest coming at you.
Yeah, that's a real benefit for a lot of people. I mean, geez, you go in there, you got your pick of all the courses that you want. You know, I'm not shy in promoting Dan or myself by saying that these are probably some of the very best trainings for retail traders out there.
Yeah, I think the combination of the weekly options income, the potential for futures daily income if you like futures trading like that, and then putting everything together with the Wealth Masterclass, and as VA comes back, that's a nice slower trade as well. That's a tough combination to beat. I don't know.
It is tough. Yeah. That's an education. That's a PhD. If you took all those courses, that's a PhD in trading.
That pretty much, yeah, answers everything you need to know. And the other everything else is icing on the cake. You know, technical analysis, the original day trading stuff, trade systems, all this together is, yeah, you're a full 8 years of college right there.
Oh, yeah.
So any questions? Support at tradingology.com. Let me know. We're here to help, guys. Oh, and look at that. While we were away, we went off the charts on the YM. Nice little run up again. Hey, Kyle, good to see you. Couple late stragglers coming in. We got about 10 minutes left. So if you guys got any questions, let us know.
Yeah, that's good. I'll hit my 50% for sure today then, because I'm right around 42% right now. So I'll hit 50% by the end of the day if we keep that up.
Nice. Yeah, mine's showing a nice profit right now. I'm sitting on.
You know, once you should take you should change that to look at the delta, because the theta. Go to change the and change it to the theta.
Not that one. Wrong gear.
Yeah, you gotta.
Where's my other gear?
Yeah, that one.
No.
Old layout. Go to old layout, because they don't, for some reason, they don't do it. They don't do it in here. Now you see the theta.
There we go.
You only got 45 cents of theta left in there. There's hardly anything left. I mean, that's not much.
Yeah, so that's at 380. So that's not a nice bad little put it on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. That's a 4-day trade.
Yep. $400.
Yep, I'll watch that throughout the day and close it out.
And Tasty Trade has 0 closing fees.
Boom.
Yes.
And that's even a day late. Still going off the charts. We must have something good going on here.
And you only have to wait till tomorrow for the next VXX opportunity. So.
Yeah, I get to double down tomorrow. Or not, I shouldn't say double down, but I get to add another.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, look at that gap up on the ES. Is that a little gap up there on the 5-minute?
Yeah, little run up everywhere.
Wow.
We just get some interesting announcement. Trump tweeted something.
Let's see. Nope, nothing here. Home prices were strong. Interesting. Everybody says it's not going to last, but people are fleeing the cities and moving out to the country.
Yeah, I noticed that. Actually, I got my Zillow report says my house value is going up, so I was happy at that. Not that I trust Zillow, but
yeah,
they're always inflated anyways.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess their algorithms picked up the fact that some of the less populated areas are getting a boost in prices, in demand.
Yeah, it looks like they had the internals it's building a little stair here.
It is.
Little pullback, and now it's going right up.
volume hasn't quite kept up, but hey, maybe there's no sellers.
Yeah, I'd say there's not resistance until 3,300 up here, so that's got another 5 points to run. If anybody's trading that right now.
Well, don't fight the Fed, right?
Exactly. Yeah, no major news on the calendars today. It's not often you see a blank day.
They didn't list the home prices, huh?
It must be on the first two. Let me change my, yeah, my graph. I got nothing because I'm only looking at the top two. So let me check my filter. Maybe it's on the yellow or gray. Economic optimism and factory orders are the only two I got for today.
Yeah.
And those are green.
And they do have consumer stuff. Yeah, they got unemployment claims in there. Average hourly earnings. So yeah, I'm surprised they didn't include the home price. Oh, this is not a government report. The home price increases are 4.9% annually in June, according to CoreLogic. So it wasn't a government.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why it's not on there.
Private study.
Yeah. You know who CoreLogic is, right? Or no?
Top of my head, no.
They do, like if you're buying a place, they do the interview with you on the phone to verify all your information for a real estate transaction. I mean, they've gotten huge. I don't know if they're publicly traded or not, but they are gigantic. They do all of the data for real estate transaction verifications and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Big data miner.
Right. Yeah, they know everything about everything.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tim. Is that our awesome 5-point trader from the room this morning, Tim? I've got a couple Tims that are members. I think Tim, if that's the same Tim, he gets the gold star for today because using the rules that we have set up in the MES, he hit it to the downside and the upside.
Wow.
He got the double whammy today.
Roller coaster, huh?
So he got a short out of it before. Probably if I go, oh, not the Dow, sorry, not YM, even though it probably looks similar. He was an early riser. And he probably got a short trade right in here. And he closed that out for profits, and he got the long trade after the open. Boom. So it's fun when you get both sides. Tim says, I'll take it. Good job, Tim.
Yeah, good job. Give him the roller coaster pin for the day. Up and down.
Yeah, I should find that. I should see if that's an emoji in Slack.
Yeah.
Replace the gold star with the roller coaster. All right. You guys are a quiet bunch this morning. Must just be in awe with all your profits.
Well, it's kind of quiet with the volatility, though. You know, I mean.
Yeah, we're not getting the huge 500-point drop, so not everyone's crazy excited, and they're just going back to normal. So here's the bad thing I saw. I don't think it's really news, or I should say the bad thing, or a bad thing I saw, is all the restaurant industry that's closed, right, or at significantly reduced levels because of the latest fund, is now they're predicting that 50% of those jobs are just not going to come back ever. So that doesn't bode well for that industry. And I feel sorry for all the people that are servers and wait staff and cooks and everything that goes along with hospitality. If half of those businesses are not coming back, they're just folding up, that's going to be trouble.
That's big trouble. I can't see how, I mean, that's kind of like part of the second wave, right? I mean, they can't open. That's going to be the nail in the coffin for a lot of these small businesses, especially restaurants.
Yeah, and they talk about that they're all living on these now expired, unless they redid something this morning that I haven't seen yet, but the CARES Act has expired at the end of July. They've been talking about a replacement, but I haven't seen an official one yet.
They have been talking about it. I haven't seen one either, and I think they're still negotiating it. I don't know if they extended the old one. I don't think so. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I heard ones of like, what was it, the heroes, or they keep coming with all the acronyms, but yeah, I didn't hear of anything official yet. Tim says we really don't know what this thing looks like yet. Give it 6 months, and reality will set in. Well, yeah, it's kind of like Dave was saying earlier, Tim. Who was it? Goldman Sachs says inflation might be a problem.
Yeah, they're expecting. Hey, this is not on everybody's radar. Just a FYI, we might have inflation.
That's only if we get to like $10 trillion balance sheet, though, but not yet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, and they even reference the fact that commodities have been down, and inflation has been relatively low despite all the money printing. But you know what? It's kind of like that rubber band effect. You can only squeeze it so long before it snaps.
Yeah, and it's gonna break. What happens if it doesn't snap back? What happens when the rubber band breaks?
Oh, whoa! There's thinking out of the box for you.
It just popped in my head, actually.
What if it breaks? Damn. We have to buy it then.
You have to buy a new rubber band. You have to reset the rubber band.
I don't know if this doesn't. I mean, if this thing really does implode in some way, the way I see it imploding is that they have just overprinted. They slowed the economy. Any single uptick in the economy is going to send inflation starting to soar. And I don't mean like 10, 20% the first year. I'm talking about, probably 3%. Let's say they hit 3% the year after we start to normalize again. That's a lot. Can going from 0 to 3% is pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. They're really shooting for 2 because they don't want to put it up on themselves too much. But at 3% inflation, now you got higher interest rates. That would really freak them out. They're going to have to print even more to keep those interest rates down.
Yeah, to get people to actually apply for loans again.
Yeah, which will accelerate the inflation even more. I mean, God forbid one year we hit 5 to 6 or 7% inflation. Man.
Yeah, we'll see if it comes back or not.
That's a scary scenario. And if you're not in assets of some sort, if you're in cash, you're going to get murdered.
I did a quick percentage comparison. My precious metals are up 15% on the year, so I'm happy with that.
Hey, that's way over the inflation rate right now, at least. So that's a very nice for purchasing power.
Yep, we'll just let that sit there and cook, and it's there when we need it.
Yeah. So we'll have a little rally. We got a lower, we got lower volatility here. We got a little inflation. It's August now. We only got a couple more months before the election. They're going to let it rally into the election. And that's probably when gold and silver will probably drop a little bit. But then, man, especially if JB wins the election, get inflation like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, all bets are off on that. I'm not making any predictions because that's pointless. I'm not even making any guesses at this point.
Yeah. Tim says digital assets are going to skyrocket through this. Yeah, man. I am thinking that's what's going to happen, but who knows? I'm just a guy on the internet.
Well, from one guy on the internet to another, I appreciate your time on this Tuesday, and I think it's about time to wrap for tomorrow.
It is. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining us. Kyle, Tim, Andre, always a pleasure.
Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow, guys. So be safe out there, and as we always say, hit us up with any questions if you got them.
Yeah, and watch the recordings because all the secrets were in the first couple of minutes.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.